So nature is the best music one can have. After a busy, stressed day at work, you come back, you settle down and you listen to that chirping sound. I think that heals you. This is Home Lane Originals, inside beautiful homes.
Welcome to our house.
So living in city versus living in a village is fundamentally a very different experience, right? And what I believe is you are what you think, and your thinking gets affected by a lot of variables around you. It can be noise around you, people around you, where you live, what air you breathe, what you eat. So I personally feel when I'm in my village, I feel more confident. I feel more healthy, more rejuvenated. I'm always fresh, and you're not in that stress. And when you have that space of mind for yourself, you can think of a lot of good things, because when you are cranky, somebody blocks you on road or in traffic, and they are not following whatever traffic rules, and you get upset. And it is not easy for a normal guy unless you are practicing yoga and you're a saint. You will lose your next 2 hours of cool. So it's not the problem of the city, just that there are so many variables which can affect you in negative way.
Mental wellness is total.
The well-being
is that is gone, what I feel. And we will. So it looks like, okay, why is this? Nobody wants that should be affected, but unknowingly the external factors will affect your productivity.
The only solution to all the problems what people are facing in a city is reverse migration. Unless people move back to their hometown, it is not going to solve the problem, because any big city can't take like 20 million people or 10 million people. The moment there are so many people, your infrastructure will crumble. You're fighting for the space. From school to mall, everything gets crowded. So most of our clients are spread across India, and for me and my consulting work, a lot of my clients are in Europe and US. So for us, remote work is a default option. So that's a kind of an advantage, where for us location doesn't matter really. All we need is a good internet and the stable power and stuff. So that's why we were not confined by geography. The whole company and our life and work is designed under that nomad culture, where you can be anywhere and you can be working from there. So we are here at Shiva Estate. It is a 30-year-old farm. This is located in the outskirts of Bangalore. It's around 230 kilometers from Bangalore. There's a beautiful story behind how we built this farmhouse. So in 2017, when Dad started developing the first 3-acre plot, what we had from our ancestors, so that was just a farm. There was no house in it. So we were coming here, spending evening in the weekend and going back to Bangalore. That's how it started. But after that, when we started falling in love with the property, we kept on adding more space. So we added 5 acres later, and then we added another 12 acres later, and recently we added another 8 acres. So it's kept on adding, right? As we progress, that's how the master plan started evolving. When you enter, you are greeted with Lord Shivji at the beginning. That's how we designed the whole place, because it's Shiva's estate and he's our brand ambassador. So it is his house. And then we have our living area. So this is where we have our 4-bedroom house and our gym, our work area and everything else. After that, we get our guest house, which is A-frame home, where we host a lot of our very close guests and friends and family. In terms of kitchen, we have a separate building for it. It is not a kitchen, it is a kitchen plus dining plus a living area, right? And our house is connected to it through a 50 to 100 meter distance for a reason. And again, so kitchen is the heart of the whole area. If you see, that's the biggest structure what we have got. It's a 6,000 square feet structure by itself, right? As any middle class home, you would know you are living in a small home. Your kitchen is sometimes a good thing, a bad thing. Like your mom is cooking something good, you're sleeping, you wake up for that, that is a good thing. when you're on an online call or something and your mom is switching on the mixer or a pressure cooker is making its noise, it's a bad thing. You don't want that. You don't want your client to listen to all that, right? So I think that's where we always felt kitchen deserves to be a separate place. If you have the luxury of space, we have a different approach to food. So we grow at least 30 to 40% of what we grow. And even the grains and everything, what we get is from locally sourced. So we try to eat as organic as possible. So whatever we grow in our place or in our nearby place is what we source mainly. And we have a beautiful pond which we have made last year. 2 years ago we made it as a small pond. Now we expanded it last year. So we both grew up in Bangalore, and we studied in the same school, same college, same degree, engineering in Chikmagalur. So we are kind of in the same ecosystem from my childhood till now, and now we are working together. Like we lived in a smaller house, that typical 30-40. Both our parents are government employees. My parents are teachers, her parents again working in the government. From our day one, we never wanted to build a regular home, because regular homes is so stereotyped. You know, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, this much square feet, the room has to be like this, the kitchen has to be like this. I think that's where at least I was fighting with everybody from design phase to execution with family, with discussion with friends, that I wanted to be really different. Not for the sake of it being different, but why are we confined to that concept, right? So I think that's where we thought, we have to completely relook into how we build our house. So we didn't want it to be like a typical house. So that's how the whole inspiration started. Like we started getting inspired from a lot of things and culminated into something. The whole project, what you're seeing here, is inspired by our own life and living. And as we were traveling, like we got a lot of inspiration from a place where we stayed in Ubud, Bali. So the A-frames, what you're seeing, was inspired by that. We try to recreate it here in its own small way. It might not be in a bigger way, but in as small as possible. But when you're living that in a daily basis, you feel that, like I feel like I'm in Bali when I'm there, or I feel like I'm in a British bungalow when I'm in my other house. So I think we carry that memory with us, and we leave that memory over a time. Yeah. For us, this is not like a farmhouse or a secondary home. This is our primary home. And when we go in Bangalore, as of now, we stay in a hotel nearby wherever my meeting is. Like if I have a meeting in Whitefield, let me stay near Whitefield. If I have a meeting in somewhere else, I go and stay near airport and take my flight. So we don't have a primary home in a city. But we never hired a professional architect or a contractor. Everything you see is designed by us. We have learned over time. And I can show you some of the sketches. We wrote it like a scribble on my iPad. We made real models of the A-frame, how it should look and everything. So a lot of thinking went behind, a lot of learning. One recommendation to anybody who is building a house is don't be lazy, because this is where you would spend rest of your life. Don't make quick decisions. Don't rush. So take your time. It's okay if nobody will, that log kya kahenge kicks in when you're delaying your project. Usually when you take an apartment, you're not done your interiors quickly. I think you get stressed out and keep doing you just rush into an IKEA, fill your house with random stuff. I think that I don't think that is a good idea. You have to give time to yourself, and your house should reflect your personality. So like in our case, she is my client. I act like an architect. She has a lot of expectations that water has to flow like this. I need garden in this space. So that's what, she is my client. I then design everything accordingly.
Yeah.
The concept of blue zone, where people live longer in certain places. I think one of the key element was motion. You have to keep moving. If everything is in your comfort, everything comes on your couch, you're not getting out. You will become a couch potato, right? The way the design is done is, for everything, the garage is like 100 meters away. The kitchen is somewhere. You have to walk. By any means you will cross 8 to 10,000 steps. Even if you don't want to, if you're not having an active day, you still have to have. If you're having 3 times food, you're having that 8,000 steps. So that's how it is designed. The evenings and night here are very different every day, and the way we have also designed the property is the light is a very minimal element. It blends with the nature. It should also not be disturbing the whole sky. The real luxury in life is the time you spend with your loved ones. It might be your kids, it might be with your parents. For us, I think luxury is you have to be there where your loved ones are, spend time with your family, spending time with your parents, and living life with them as they get old, right? And that is the real graceful aging for them. So I think that balance is something is really what the current generation has to strive. It's not easy, but if you're able to crack it, I think then you will not have any regret in your life.